Okay, here we go. We are back again doing fictional basketball debates. Big time logo reveal about to happen. The new logo for the Fictional Basketball League. We found our Jerry West. Sugar Bear, everybody.
That son of a bitch, Sugar Bear.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Jeff Lowe,
Similar levels of dominance. West and Bear.
Tyler, KenJac.
I wish they would try to draw a little cartoon face on the Jerry West silhouette.
Yeah.
There it is.
We get the face there.
This guy's on top of the league right now. Yeah.
I like how if you didn't put like the facial features, we would have been like, "Who's that?"
Is that Green Frog?
Fozzie Bear, perhaps.
Features, and it would just look. It was an abomination. You could not tell what was what.
So here's how this is gonna work. Who cares? It's fake fictional basketball debates. We are trying to find a team to beat the Cereal Mascots. Everyone picked a team again this week. We do have some things in store that we're very excited about. Can anyone beat the Cereal Mascots? We won't reveal whose team is who, but I'm sure it may come out at some point. I gotta make sure to send the Periscope link to anyone. Quick predictions: will anyone dethrone the Cereal Mascots tonight?
No.
What? No.
I think they might.
If Lowe is still doing the math, and
Lowe told me last week I was guaranteed, like I was going to demolish them, and then I was out of the first round.
That was last week.
If you believed it,
I was shocked.
That's on you, Coley.
I don't believe the thing Jeff Lowe's told me in 4 years.
Before we start, we do have we did get a message. We did get a message for Tyler, actually, from a competitor. I do want to play that quick here as people are rolling in. Let's play the hold on 1 second. Let's play the message from a guest who's wanted to send a word of encouragement today as Tyler tries to defeat the Cereal Mascots.
Oh no.
I can't hear him.
Audio.
I can't
There's
hear.
no audio? Can you hear it?
No,
Yeah.
no, you know,
Okay.
a cameo or just a video you mount.
What?
Paula, you devious bitch.
I couldn't hear a word you were saying. Did you get a cameo, Paula Poundstone?
Hold on.
Nah.
We gotta.
That wasn't really the Paulster, was it? Come on, level with me, Lowe. Yeah.
Listen, everyone knows her right-handed dribble. That was Poundstone.
It's the Paula Poundstone impersonator at Disney.
She did always have that
studio.
left, right, left.
We're gonna run it here in a second again. There is a nice message from our friend here. Hold tight, please.
I'm very scared.
Here we go.
Hey, Trill Withers! It's just me, Paula Poundstone. Did the game start already? Put me in. I'm ready. I can do forward, I can do center, I can do shortstop. I want to help you take down those cereal boys. What? Oh!
Classic Poundstone.
It was still
A
muted
shortstop's not basketball. It's not basketball.
Dum-dum.
I love her.
Trill, you didn't hear it?
I didn't hear it. Was that custom? Was that a cameo? Or
I'll send you the video. I'll send you the
It cost
video.
Jeff Lowe $400,000.
Keep her away from
She's not even
Cereal.
on him yet.
she's like, I gotta go. I'm meeting
Blank
up with the question mark.
Wired her
guy.
$1,000.
Yeah, meeting a Matthew Lesko.
Dice and I are gonna go get some lunch.
All right. Nick was able to obtain some looks. Thanks to Paula Poundstone, by the way, for the nice message to Tyler about beating the Cereal Mascots. Also,
I've never felt better. Like I'm
Also-
feeling you guys are
Much
going
better.
down now.
there was no request. There was no
Withers.
request to dribble a basketball, and she found a way to do it anyway.
Where did she get a bat? Like, she definitely had a basketball in her home, and that was a used basketball. Like, that was not a new basketball.
Oh, we find out Paula Poundstone just goes to Rucker. She just goes to Dykeman 4 times a week. Yeah, it's just running. Like, yeah,
Paula
no.
Poundstone has her own app like Jeremy Renner, and she just made a post of like looking for basketball LA area.
Meet me, Paula Poundstone at Rucker Park.
Nick found locations for these games. Nick, I appreciate you doing the hard work over the week. So all these games we played at a neutral site, so that may factor into what happens. First game is actually going to be played in the Papa John Yum Center. Oh, nope, that's KFC. The Papa John Yum Center, which is his kitchen. Got a nice group there.
Hi, it's me.
We just lost Ken.
Papa John.
We lost KenJac.
I've never seen KenJac and Papa John in the same place at the same time.
Yeah, he just run over there for that picture.
Papa
I'm just saying.
John stays strapped up with a pizza cutter and a gun holster.
Yeah, so we playing at the Papa John Yum Center. First up, the Cereal Mascots, folks. Cereal Mascots.
Ooh.
Yeah, we're now for the Cereal Mascots.
We're the ones who vote, so
Crackle, Jacob,
we're all
Frank Terry, and
Crackle is nothing. He's dead.
the logo, Sugar Bear. They're taking on this week's first round matchup, the Giants. The Giants.
I better hear about Diggum putting up 45 in this fucking game, too.
Yeah, Diggum should be the logo. Slick.
55 years old, 6'2", 228. We obtained his rights last second. We didn't have to call him John Dowd. It's Cream and Clear Barry Bonds.
Okay.
Ooh.
6'2", 228. Specifically, not just regular Barry Bonds.
So this is San Fran Bonds we're talking.
This is Balco Bonds.
Okay. Run point. I like that.
Shooting guard. This seems to be an effort to put a taller player to not just kill Diggum, but to make sure he never returns. At 9 feet tall, 1,150 pounds, 117 years old, been around the block for a while. It's the Jolly Green Giant.
That's a
Jolly
big boy.
Green. Small
He's
forward.
a good trash talker.
Yep.
Calls everybody hoes.
True. Trash
He's like
talk.
Andrew Luck and Michael Jordan. He's really nice, but he still calls you a hoe at the end.
Yeah.
Ho, ho, ho.
Great shot, hoe. Yeah.
61 years old, 6'3", 240 pounds. We have Game Day Lawrence Taylor. All forward.
Oh, okay. Now this is Game Day Taylor. You know what I mean? KB knows what I mean.
Uh-oh.
It's not a performance enhancer.
Strong agree.
Well, look, everybody on the Cereal Mascot team's over 18, so that's good. Huge plus.
Allegedly.
Power.
Yeah, you want Lawrence
Allegedly.
Taylor? Like, I'll crack jokes about Paula Poundstone all day. You want Lawrence Taylor knocking on your door?
That's the next cameo. Jeff Lowe has Lawrence Taylor shows up and kills KenJac.
Kills me on stream.
Yeah, we pay for it.
Digging through my Twitter page and not fulfilling the cameo was very high today. Power forward, 73 years. Well, that number is arbitrary. 7'4", 529 pounds. It's Andre the Giant.
No, Jesus, Low. Because he's dead. That's why it's an arbitrary number.
I don't know how that math works out. And then
We're allowed athletes now.
How's he 73?
Yeah,
He has to be older because the Quaker guy's 143, right?
Well, he's still alive though.
The Quaker guy?
All due respect.
Yeah, like Andre
my
is this Ghost Andre the Giant?
No, must be Ghost Andre the Giant.
Force Ghost.
If the Ghost is still 7'4".
Yeah.
81 years old, 7'4", 300 pounds. It's Jaws from James Bond. That's a strong team, and they got a 9-foot shoot. Like they have a lot of height. They have a lot of height.
Yeah. Diggum just he's got Lawrence Taylor in hell.
I mean, Jaws got fucked up by James Bond on a regular basis, who was much shorter than him. So I think he's a non-factor.
Listen, James Bond wasn't playing basketball, to be fair.
Andre the Giant got fucked up.
Jaws isn't a conversation because Sugar Bear's just dunking on him. I don't even want to talk about that matchup.
Andre the Giant got handled by Hulk Hogan on a regular basis. Frankenberry's going to eat him up.
Oh, you're right.
Is Frankenberry Hulk Hogan now?
He's
No.
better than Hulk Hogan. He's 275, 6'10.
Dude, but look at that weight differential. Frankenberry's just going to get backed down by Andre.
What
every
did these
time.
cereal mascots pay you fucking people to hype them up so
No,
much?
I'm Team Giant. I'm Team Giant here. I think this. I mean, I'm looking matchup by matchup. You think what's like Big Barry Bonds still got something? He's still got athleticism.
Backcourt, I feel like they've got. I'd take Lawrence Taylor over a 143-year-old man.
Yeah, I think Game Day LT takes over Quaker for sure.
But what about Sugar Bear?
And Sugar Bear's dominating jars.
He seems to be the X factor in every matchup with the cereal mascot.
But that's the thing, though. If you know you're going to lose that matchup anyway, there's nobody. As Coley learned, there's literally no one in the world.
Fucking
Beat Sugar Bear.
Godzilla can't take him down. Yeah, you
Jesus
might as well just
Christ,
play with
yeah.
4.
This team is they're
That
going
goal
to
is too big.
hack a bear. They're going to hack a Sugar Bear basically.
I'd actually like to raise a point here. I don't think the Jolly Green Giant can fit in Papa John's kitchen.
Wow.
Well, let's take a look.
There's no chance.
I mean, there's a goal. That's clearly a regulation foot.
I don't know about regulation.
No, it's definitely regulation. You see the orange squares.
I don't know if
That rim's looking Papa John in the eyes. Is Papa John now 10 feet tall?
Yes, he is 8'10". Everyone knows.
I
You're
don't
not going to risk that
It's
retribution.
barely
Bonds
Christmas.
Barry
game.
Bonds or LT allowed in his home.
Correct.
That's a
That's also
good
true.
point.
It's a very
That's
good point.
Point. Yeah.
I'll say that, but counterpoint: if they want to get in his home, he's not stopping them.
No, he is not stopping.
That's
him.
also
So,
true.
I think we got to vote. This is tough. Let's start with we'll start with KB.
Wait, what? Start with you.
KB, your vote.
I gotta go cereal.
Nick,
I'm going cereal.
Coley,
Cereal.
Cereal.
and that's
paycheck clears.
They are.
Oh yeah, I hope the PayPal hit you guys' account.
Listen, you think I was going to vote for a big team against Team Cereal? You're out of your mind, Withers.
All right, so Cereal moves on.
I'm going Team Giants. I want it on the record.
Yeah, me too. I like the Giants team.
You hate him? Yeah. He's my favorite. Who likes the Quaker? I love him. You guys like him? Yeah.
I don't
I
like
just-
the Quakers.
I don't trust him.
Jolly Green Giant. I mean, we talk about who can beat Sugar Bear. Jolly Green Giant's got the same stats. He's just maybe a little bit older.
He's playing shooting guard.
It's a positionless game, Mick.
Yeah, just like just X and O's, baby. Just move them around. I know a lot about basketball coaching.
No finesse on that team.
It's Frozen
I
Joe.
watched the Ben Affleck movie, man. I can coach this team up.
Give me a fucking whiskey. I'll go coach this team right
I've
now.
seen 30 minutes of Hoosiers. Yeah.
You have to lose me for like 2 seconds. Continue talking.
Oh, Jesus, Lowe. Will you get it together?
Lowe got to go talk to the General Mills CEO and get the bag dropped off.
He needs to get his refund from Paula Poundstone for audioless cameo.
Yeah, the Venmo bounced, Lowe.
to get the full Star Wars experience of his room, he pays a jock to come beat him up every day at 8:30.
The time has gotten behind me. Yeah,
That
8:30
drill
already.
tweet about wanting to shake your computer to knock all the trinkets off the YouTube reviewers' shelves. I only think of Lowe.
So that was tough, even though despite the fact we did get this from our good friend Paula Poundstone.
I'm gonna text her now and thank her. Here.
Yeah, I think we have no audio again on it, but yeah, it was tough. Look at her. Look at the dedication she put into this video and this shout out.
I like her ball skills because she looks down at the ball when she dribbles. It's what you
Like Giannis.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we're move on to Cereal Mascots. The next matchup will be played at the George W. Bush Mission Accomplished Center in the Pacific Ocean.
Oh baby,
Yes.
college basketball season.
It's a matchup. We'll be between.
That's
Why was
like
this
the
ever a
UNC
thing?
Michigan State game on
Yep.
the aircraft area. Then someone photoshopped a banner on it.
Why was this
Yes.
ever a thing?
Trees and tree species.
Okay.
First up, point guard, 11 years old, 3'11", 35 pounds, we have Simon Birch.
Yes.
And we did get a bit of scouting on Simon Birch playing a sport.
I really expected one of those two impacts to be like a nuclear explosion, and neither was.
All right.
I couldn't watch it then. I can't watch it now.
I've been laughing like this the whole time.
That's gonna be tough to beat. I can't get
Tough to beat Simon Birch.
he
Shooting
just
guard.
murders the opposition. Yeah.
50 years old. Only 4'10". Really? 95 pounds. Professor Oak.
Okay.
Come on. Yeah. 4'10".
I was gonna
That
say
doesn't
very
seem right.
diminutive. He weighs 35 pounds. What does that say?
Yeah, it's the Pokemon world. It's the Pokemon world.
That's fair.
The
They
fuck?
watch their weight. Yeah.
9 feet and
Small forward. 39 years old. Dashing celebrity. 6 feet tall. 175. It's Chris Pine. Chris
Okay.
Pine at small forward. Then big time height. Big time height at power forward. For only 45 years old, was surprised by that. 8 feet tall, 200 pounds. The Stanford Tree.
Okay.
Shit. That's a
He's
good
got some
one.
ball skills.
This is a big team. And then 9 feet tall, only 49 years old. This was shocking as well. 1,150 pounds from the wizarding world of Harry Potter, the Whomping Willow.
Oh
Okay.
boy.
it's a good team.
Whomper.
Can't move.
Whomping Willow. Pretty good team. That's some good height. Stanford Tree does not have arms, though, I believe. Yeah.
Not true. Not entirely true. They've hands.
Okay.
The Wampagolo is sentient and mobile. Nope, I will not defend. What? Not mobile. Yes, it is. It's rooted.
It's quite literally has roots.
I'd also like to point out he's only the mascot for the band, so he's a nerd.
Yeah, that's even worse. That's true.
No.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
KB, is this your team or something? I would have never guessed.
Coley seems to know that fact more than he knows his own name, so I believe him.
That's a big time fact.
They're taking on the reality stars. At point guard, great matchup for Simon Birch, 4'11", 54 pounds, 265 pounds. We have No Neck Ed.
Ooh.
No
I like
Neck
this team
Ed.
already.
Running point.
No Neck Ed.
The
Fascinating.
problem is he can't move his head. He needs
No,
to turn his whole body.
he-
to his
he has
vision.
very much tunnel vision on the court.
I'm passing it over here. I hope you're there.
Keep your head on the swivel. What's the best swivel than your feet?
Exactly, it's true.
6'1", 285 pounds, had a bit of a weight loss, 59 years old. That can't be right. Anyway, we'll say 59 years old. It's Big Hoss from Pawn Stars.
Yeah.
Corey,
That's my
he is
bad.
not 59 years
Oh, he
old.
was
The
like
dad
32.
might be.
He's the worst Pawn Star, though. Like Chumley at least
Is
has a
he
funny name.
Yeah, he's not into it at all.
Yeah, he hates
Small
it.
forward, 59 years old, 6'4", 231. Noted tax dodger, Richard Hatch, winner of Survivor.
That's a naked guy, right?
Yes, also a nudist.
Yeah.
Big guy. I didn't
Exactly
know
what I was worried about.
Power
Yeah, he's a
forward.
big boy.
Is he really 6'4"? Real?
Yeah.
that. Yeah, I didn't know
That's
that.
crazy.
Big guy.
This guy's 6'5", 45 years old, 225 pounds. 50 Minutes of Fame came a long time ago. It's Joe Millionaire.
You love that
For the
show.
show Joe Millionaire.
Jeff loves that goddamn show.
Joe Millionaire 6'5". Joe Jervicious over here.
And then
Crazy.
finally, has to match up with the Whomping Willow. Same measurables. except 50 pounds lighter, 9 feet tall, 1,100 pounds. Move that bus. It's the Extreme Makeover Home Edition bus.
I mean, you only have to ask it once to move. It's pretty obedient.
Let me say, Team Giant would crush either one of these teams, but alas,
yeah, that's very true.
Just saying,
it's all about matchups. It's a matchup-based tournament.
100%.
Thoughts from people who aren't me and KB?
Why? Why you two?
Yeah, I'm curious about that too.
Last reveal.
I don't like either one of these teams.
I like the bus against the Whopping Willow.
No, the Willow would dominate that bus, and we've seen it against automobiles in the past, and it destroyed them.
Yeah, but give the bus enough time and enough emissions.
Exactly.
Was it Batman? Is this a Batmobile of buses now?
Listen, if he gets 3 weeks of prep time,
if the bus just dump its tailpipe, just squirt carbon dioxide all over the Whopping Willow for maybe 8 years.
KB, what's your facts here?
I'm reading the fandom wiki page, and his bio reads like a scouting report for a top NBA prospect.
This is the Whopping Willow.
Big trunk, long and thin, capable of movement, violent, will attack anything that comes close.
So he's fouling out.
This is Eminem.
Dead.
Big Hoss.
Big Hoss, he will die on the court.
I think their entire starting backcourt might die on the court.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
For that reason, I've got to go Team Tree.
Shoot, I think I'm going Team Reality Star.
I like Simon Birch though. I don't know. Like, I mean, does no neck Ed react the same way as his friend's mom?
Does she? I don't know if no neck Ed will die. Yeah.
Do we think Professor Oak and Paula Poundstone are in cahoots in the sense that he's the one sending these small children unattended out into the wilderness?
True.
You think she would have still done the video had she seen that?
Now listen, my friend Paula Poundstone is not here to defend herself, so I won't let you. We're going to nip this right now.
In absentina.
I mean, I think the Willow is a defensive anchor you can build around. I think you bring
fouling
anything.
out.
No, KenJac, why do you always think that's going to happen?
We're tied up 2-2 for.
Only Sugar Bear cannot.
I like the tree.
Yeah.
I vote for the tree. I think the tree team's good. I think the Stanford tree is probably good at setting a pick because it's got a wide base. So does no neck Ed.
My team fuck too. My team would fuck anybody.
I'm going tree.
All right, trees have advanced. The trees have advanced.
Sorry, Jeff.
Sorry,
it's okay.
It's okay.
I hate Joe Millionaire. I hate it.
It's okay. You hate Joe Millionaire. The next matchup. Actually, KB, Nick, you guys have a couple interns from this city. We go to Vero Beach, Florida.
Yeah.
They're going to be playing this game across from the Indian River County Mall Dillard's in Vero Beach, Florida.
Oh, we have the massage chairs.
That's a good Dillard's, though.
Yeah.
They got that Daniel Cremieux. Dillard's, I love it.
We have the Anthonys.
Okay.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, no.
Noted all-around, well-liked person at point guard, 49 years old, 5'9", 180 pounds, Tony Stewart.
Oh.
There's only one guy that drives to the court better than him. Nobody.
This is the second straight murderous point guard.
Well,
that's true.
We haven't had more than one. We haven't had more than one on a single team yet. At shooting guard, 34 years old, 5'5", 127 pounds. We have Casey Anthony.
Close, Tyler.
Much worse. Considerably worse.
At small forward, 50 years old, 6'1", 225, Tony Stark. That's an Anthony.
What a turn in the opposite direction.
Yes, that's a turn for the goodwill.
It's like I couldn't continue my theme here.
Tony Stark killed his daughter and then beat the charge, didn't he? Was that Tony? Tony Stark?
Same one.
52 years old, 6'3", 371 pounds. Would have been the star of Skate Jam. It's Tony Hawk.
Okay.
Tony Hawk.
Okay.
And finally,
they're pandering to the audience with this team.
Oddly, my least favorite person on this team is the center. 60 years old, 6'7", 226 pounds. We have motivational speaker Tony Robbins.
You just
6'7".
Tony more than Casey Anthony. He is worse than Casey Anthony.
I'm with KB, 100%.
I'll stand by that.
He's gonna make the team walk across fucking hot coals in practice.
It only makes them
Casey
stronger.
Anthony is gonna kill them and then get away with it.
Allegedly, she beat the
And
Chargers.
then they're gonna, the
She beat
getaway
the
driver of
Chargers.
Tony Stewart will then kill the other team.
And then we have Team Hard to Find. That is their opponent. Team Hard to Find.
Okay.
At point guard, 33 years old, 6'2", 180, elusive to school kids for years. It's Waldo.
All right.
Waldo.
He's only 30.
Waldo's 6'2"?
Shooting guard, 28 years old.
His stat.
Only 28. 5'7", 130 pounds. On the run for a long time. It's Carmen Sandiego. Where in the world is she? Where in the world? Does anyone do Where in the World is Matt Lauer for small forward?
I don't talk about him.
Small forward. Very hard to find. The height gets smaller as we go along this lineup. That's interesting. 24 years old, 1 foot 3 inches tall, only weighs a pound with the batteries in it. It's Tickle Me Elmo.
Okay.
But from 1996, Tickle Me Elmo. Please know.
No, that was his best year.
Power forward. This one was allowed to break the rules because we could not scale the weight down properly.
Allowed to break the rules?
Yeah, it was. Age
There is no rules.
2,379 years old, 9 feet tall.
Sure. Okay.
9 feet tall, 100 million pounds. It's
Barry
the
Bonds
lost
just use a metal
city of
bat
Atlantis.
sometimes.
The lost city of Atlantis.
Good team.
Okay.
And then finally, we actually did not get any measurables here. It says not sure on all the measurables. At center, we have the clitoris.
Fuck you, Trill. It's so
Okay, so their center doesn't exist, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's made up. That's made up.
So they've got a 4-player team. Well,
Thoughts on these two teams?
I think Casey Anthony can find the clitoris.
I think Robbins is giving the clitoris hell down.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he's raking her over the coals.
With that mouth? Are you kidding me?
No man's land. Yeah.
I'm not paying $5,000 for a clitoris session.
Tony Hawk grinding down the rail, Atlantis.
How does Atlantis play basketball? How does that work?
I think they just get in the way.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to dribble through all kinds of awesome looking buildings.
I think
Are Waldo and Carmen going to show up?
it would be a wash.
Well, yeah, Waldo and Carmen, you might never find him.
I think that's like on defense. You don't see them covering Casey Anthony, and then bam, San Diego in the other direction.
Bam.
How are you going to
baby.
cover her?
Yeah.
She escapes all coverage.
Look, I just think the clitoris is going to be lost in the fold here.
Name one court that she hasn't beat. I'll wait.
Too soft. I don't think she'll make it in this game. Just too soft.
And no charges beating Tony Stewart either. The guy's a killer.
Yeah. Well, Casey's going right after Elmo. Just
Oh, 100%. 100%. They're switching up the coverage behind the scenes.
that reminds me.
You got to think about team continuity with hard to find too. If Waldo rubs the clitoris the wrong way, who knows how they're going to react?
Yeah.
I think against my better instincts, I like the Anthony team.
After a week after not voting for the Leos, he goes with the Anthonys. Interesting. Interesting.
It's Iron Man.
That's your vote, Tyler. Your vote.
Yeah, I'm very afraid to not pick the top row, so I'm going with the Anthonys as well.
Team Anthony.
Coley.
Give me hard to find.
Nick.
I'll take.
I will do hard to find.
I'll do hard to find.
I know there's controversy on them breaking the rules. Tickle Me Elmo up against Tony Stark is an awful matchup.
Listen,
Everything
there's
is a
4 other
mouthful
players,
matchup.
and then 2 of the players are Casey Anthony and Tony Stewart.
They're allowed to break the rules. So.
I hate Tony Robbins so much.
Me too.
But he's good.
Birch to just.
That's the type of guy you don't want to play against, though.
Exactly.
When you're like, oh man, I don't want to play against Dobbins.
He's great as a teammate, awful as an opponent. That's Tony Robbins.
Joakim Noah, yeah.
Exactly.
I got no measurables there over on the clitoris, so I got to go with the Anthonys. I'm sorry.
Damn it.
I know. I got to go with the Anthonys.
You wouldn't have any measurables, would you?
No, man.
Jeff, in his room full of Star Wars toys, admits he can't find the clitoris.
Couldn't find it. Oh, that's only 4 players in my mind. All right. Match 4. We go to St. Clairsville, Ohio, to Melty's Heat Stroke Arena.
Oh boy, this is Spurs Heat all over again. LeBron's going to be cramping like you read about.
We have
our block to use the bathroom.
We have the first team, the Suit Men. Oh, whoa, graphic problem.
Jeez.
Is this
All
next
right.
team extremely long named?
No, I don't.
Yes.
Might be.
They're
might be
also very
fucked up.
elite.
Point guard, 569 years old, 4'6", 95 years old, recognizable voice. It's Lord Farquaad. Lord Farquaad. Yep. We all know this next shooting guard. 6'3", 178 pounds. Name not available. Nobody has any idea how old this person is. It's Barstool's Keith Markovich.
Known suit wearer, yes.
That small forward, 61 years old. 61 years old is my favorite fact about this person. 5'8", 158 pounds. It's Glenn Quagmire. Glenn Quagmire. As power forward, 67 years old, 6'1", 195 pounds. Daniel Craig himself, James Bond.
He's good.
James Bond.
And
then finally, 51 years old, 5'11", by the way, on this one. This is shocking. 185 pounds. It's Anton Chigurh.
Okay.
That's a good team.
It's a strong team.
Keith, noted basketball player, right?
Yeah, this is a small ball lineup. Yeah. Switchability.
Okay, let's see who they're taking on at Melty's Arena. Melty's Heat Stroke. They're taking on men my wife have hired as independent contractors to work on our house while I am at work. At point guard.
I'm listening.
35 years old, 6 feet tall, 185 pounds. We have Jace.
He's a nice guy. He's a good dude. Does a good job.
No, he just came to prune the flowers. Yeah.
At shooting guard, 28 years old, 6'4", big shooting guard, 215 pounds. We have Truman.
Truman. He's nice too. He works on the garage.
He's warm, it appears.
He's friendly. He's a nice guy.
This kid is a phenom. Phenom coming out of high school, skipped college. 19 years old, 6'7", 217, shredded. We have Crew.
17. Okay.
I don't know what he does around
19. Okay.
But he's over a lot. He's a very nice kid.
Next up, we have we worked at like Barry's Boot Camp. 26 years old, 6'8", 275. We have Tanner.
Okay.
Yeah, he runs the workout room. He's a nice guy.
And then finally, his size isn't right for a center, but his ego is. 42 years old, 5'9", 260 pounds. We have Doggy Style Gary.
Okay. I hate this guy. No. I hate this guy because I think this guy's fucking my wife.
No,
not a nice guy. Unnice guy.
Oh my god.
What makes you think that though?
I don't think Dave on the level and Tanner would be. They're just the Doggy Style Gary just wears that vest with no shirt all the time. He works on the electric.
Is his last name Gary?
I don't know.
His first name Doggy Style?
Everybody call me Doggy Style Gary. I found him on the app.
Listen, I think this bottom team, I'll say it, I think they're going to be too busy from their household chores to play a measly basketball game every day.
They are very busy.
No pun intended, bottoms for sure, though. Many of them.
I think Anton Chigurh might leave after the coin flip, though.
Depends how it ends. Depends if it's heads or tails.
The well-known basketball coin flip.
Heads we're shooting with our feet. Tails shoot it regular. Yeah.
Yeah, heads is a soccer, tails tossing it
Hold
up.
it in the air, LeBron James.
Yes, sir. President Bush.
Tails.
Donald Sterling getting along famously, I'm sure. Who else is on this team?
I mean, so, do we need to see any other guys? Do we need to see any?
Can we see Crew one more time?
Yeah, I'll say it. This lad is too muscle bound for your average jump shot. I think he's got no finesse.
In the 80s, maybe, but now, no. The game's too small.
You think he's finishing around the hole with us?
One more doggy style, Gary.
Now, granted,
this bottom team is a 2003 Conan O'Brien sketch. That's what this team is.
now they're playing at the Heat Stroke Arena, though, and the majority of these men are shirtless, which will help.
Oh, good point.
Truman's already sweating before you even get into Maltese. He's got no chance.
Truman's gonna die.
Truman's just leaving Melty.
Gary's gonna be wearing plaid cargos.
Listen, I think you guys are sleeping on editor-in-chief Keith Markovich. That man can hoop.
Can he handle the
age hurt? We don't know if he's in his prime or not. We're not sure.
Did James Bond get the gun?
Oh yeah, he's like Isaiah Thomas.
Okay.
What do we land on with Keith? He's anywhere
Hard
between
for
28 and 34.
Yeah.
Yeah, it seems about right. This is tough. Let's start with Trill.
It's a secondhand sweat from just seeing the world.
Yeah. Oh, Melty. I thought it was from Crew.
Ballins, what's your vote?
I like the men my wife hired as independent contractors to work on her house while I'm at way at work.
You don't actually like them.
I like 4 of them. I like Jace, Truman, Crew, and Tanner. But I just somehow doggy style Gary just rubs me the wrong way.
I can't imagine how.
I'm very suspicious of him because he look at that.
Does he rub your wife the right way?
Look at the way he's looking at us.
Anybody with the name Jace exclusively fucks married women.
That's a fact, yeah.
Are my garden clippers?
It's weird. It's weird that all their
in New York.
All their Facebook photos are stock photos. It's weird.
Tyler, who you voting for?
I got to go 10 men my wife hired as independent contractors to work on our house while I am away at work. Got to.
Coley is already furious. KenJac?
Team Tony had bad people on it, and everyone was like, let's vote for them. I've got 2 murderers on my team. Everyone's like, let's go with the contractors.
I think I'll vote for the contractors. I just want to see Crew one more time. Can we get a Larkin of Crew? Oh,
can we give us a twirl? Yeah.
God damn.
Coley, I assume you're voting for
Quagmire fucks more than all these people combined.
He does.
More than Bond? I don't know, man.
What is Crew's job? He doesn't seem to have. He doesn't have a profession. It seems. What's he doing around?
Let's have another look at him and see if we can determine what kind of profession. Crew, yeah.
Look at those shoulders.
Wait. Can you remove that the name graphic?
Yeah,
that name graphic is on. Yeah.
Any sort of clue?
Gun holster, perhaps.
He's got a deep V, man. I can't vote against him.
Nick and KB.
I got to go with the independent contractors
To work. Say it the whole name.
I have to go with the men my wife hired as independent contractors to work on our house while I'm away at work.
It's kind of redundant. I just realized that.
All right, so they do advance. They advance to the next round. We do have our final 4. A lot of bad people in the final 4, if you've noticed. Very interesting.
Yeah.
I hope doesn't publish you guys' blogs
Gary,
for a while.
the worst of the worst.
Next matchup, they actually built this new arena outside of Mount Rushmore. It is Jolly Bee Arena. Will be home to the next event.
All right.
Wow.
Nice sponsorship there. For this matchup between the Cereal Mascots and Team Hard to Find.
Well, we know who's going to win. I mean,
No. Hard to Find didn't win.
Yeah, they lost.
This is Cereal Mascots versus Trees.
a little pay.
Right, okay, Trees. Okay, Trees. Graphics wrong. The team in this right now is Trees. Right. Trees for Cereal Mascots. KB, you may as well come. I mean, KB, we're all rooting against Cereal, so let's hear the reason why to vote for Trees.
Okay. Well, Simon Birch can hold his breath for 200 seconds.
That's indisputable.
Yeah.
That's indisputable.
I mean, he can slaughter someone on accident. What else? He's still alive, which is kind of a miracle. The man who played, he's not. He's not alive.
Wait, big Easter mind here. He's not alive. Is he dead or alive?
Is very much alive, which is hard to believe.
What's he up to?
He sucks.
He has an
I
OnlyFans.
think he's like a doctor or something now. Like, not even kidding.
Seriously?
Yeah.
I'm sure I wonder if the accuracy with the Pokeball
I've
translates
never
to a
seen
basketball.
Pokemon or even played Pokemon. I just figured he would be good.
He's wise. Yeah, I like Professor Oak, especially over Diggum. He could capture Diggum. He'd think Diggum is a Pokemon.
35 pounds stretched over a 4'10" frame, though. Is he like
That's
2-dimensional?
That's amazing.
Yeah, 95. Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said 35 before.
Still, I mean, doesn't really help it out. 95, like over 410.
He's like Mr. Game & Watch.
8 pounds.
He's what should have happened to Magic.
Jesus Christ. Well, it was fun doing these. While they
I got an idea for my next team, though. No.
We've been allowed to do this after Leo, so
Yeah, there's a team with Casey Anthony and Tony Stewart back to back. I think that's
So
just
what?
fine.
What's wrong with that?
I'm sorry, I was away
Simon Birch,
for a bit. Did I miss anything? Just
No,
don't
nothing
fill
of
me.
note.
Don't fill me in with what anyone said. Thank you.
KB, your vote is for the Trees. I imagine.
I need to see a Anthony match or Birch Stewart apology off. But
I just think Chris Pine and Stanford Tree. I don't know. Nick, what about you?
I'm going Cereal.
Cereal. That's tough. I can see where this is going. Coley, we already know it's Cereal. You're not letting that happen.
Definitely Cereal.
KenJac.
I'm going. You got two like the Whomping Willow can't move. The Stanford Tree can't move.
Yeah,
I mean, Cereal Mascots.
Yeah,
What's the I'm sorry clip from Simon, please?
I think I have to go the same criteria we judged Coley's monster team is that the power forward and the center are worthless in this scenario because they're just they're things, but they're not set up to play basketball correctly. Like, what's the stat line for the Stanford Tree? 0.
He has no hands either.
0.
I believe.
Yeah, no hands.
He's Tony Snell.
He's very much a tree, yeah.
So I got to go Cereal Mascots.
The fact that he did not have limbs.
Well,
Yeah, it got to be Cereal. I hate the
they've moved on again. They've moved on again.
I knew it.
Hey, valiant effort in the Final Four. I think Quaker destroyed Spine here.
No. Come on.
I don't think Quakers destroyed a single matchup he's had. Like, not one.
Yeah, Quaker's gotten carried.
The next matchup in the Final Four comes from the Gloppy Center from Molasses Swamp in Candyland.
The little Tykes hoops.
Yeah, why is that frog sickly?
Oh my God.
Nah, he's chilling. Yeah.
He's like, I don't have anything to riff on that actually.
We have
Pretty good.
Yeah,
we have the Anthonys against men my wife hired as independent contractors to work on our house while I am at work. What do we think?
Terrible matchup.
I think it's a good matchup for the Tonys. It's a bad matchup for the contractors here.
I mean, you got Tony Stark, you got Iron Man. You got to think he's, going to be able. He's to get the Iron Man suit.
Yeah,
he gets to wear it and everything.
I would argue that Crew's abdominal muscles are stronger than the Iron Man's.
Okay, it's a push. I'll give you that. It's
Well,
Look
yeah.
on, yeah.
Yeah, you might be right.
I just like whenever I come home from work and I see him, I know that.
That's like what Casey Anthony didn't used to say.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
This is the last stream we ever do. Yeah.
Just as they're starting to notice these are good. This could be the last one.
A Long Island man was arrested today for saying foul shit on the internet.
Well, Tony Stewart is killing Jace. That's for sure. I think that Tony Stark and Cruiser push. I think Tony Hawk and Tanner might be the only
Tanner
reasonable
would
matchup.
destroy Tony Hawk.
Yeah, but
Tony Hawk's
got
cool,
the
man.
speed.
Destroy Tony Hawk.
And Tony Hawk would do like a 900 dunk.
I don't know. He looks like a Ninja Turtle shell on his abs. What the fuck is that?
You know when like a
Abs can't
cartoon
shoot.
character grabs like a bird by the neck? That's Tanner would grab Tony Hawk off that skateboard and shake him and fucking throw him.
Yeah,
And
can't do
immediately
that.
get a technical foul and get fouled out.
Yeah,
so
it's a
congrats.
flagrant 2, Jeff. Yeah.
You've never watched a basketball game?
Yeah, but then you're down to 4 players anyway. So
Yeah,
He
that's
just
not
right
the
after
ball.
the inaugural coin flip, he's out of there.
Can we agree though
Tony Hawk.
that in this entire 10-person matchup, Doggy Style Gary's the worst person here?
no,
You'll get no arguments from
it's
me.
still Tony Robbins.
No, yeah, it's still Tony Robbins.
Yeah,
I mean,
still
Tony Robbins-
So who's bronze here? Tony Stewart or Casey Anthony? Because that means somebody's not meddling in the terrible person Olympics. Robbins is gold. We're fine with that. Gary's silver. Fine with that.
I think
bronze?
Casey's bronze.
Casey's bronze.
Tony Stewart's not meddling here?
I think his wasn't as intentional.
Has been
I don't.
Let him tell it. Yeah.
Allegedly.
What are our votes here? We got to get to the finals. What are our votes?
Start with Trill.
I like the Tony team. I think that Tony Stark, the Iron Man, he's got too much Iron Man suit.
Yeah, he has a lot.
He's got a lot of that.
You got too much
Does have
Iron
many.
Man.
He's got a lot of that. Yeah, yeah.
Tyler.
I'm going men my wife hired as independent contractors to work on our house while I am at work.
KenJac.
I'm Team Tony.
I'm Tony. 2-1. Coley.
I'm gonna go with the worst Wheel of Fortune puzzle of all time. Men my wife hired contractors to work on our house while I'm at work.
Jeff, will Jace be able to use his garden shears against the Iron Man?
If I believe it's only fair he has the shears if Stark has the Iron Man suit.
Well, then, yeah, I'm going to go with the independent contractors.
He's got to get to use it. I see him ride his bike to the bar he works at.
Nephew. Yeah.
Yo, funny fact though, like we thought Truman worked around the house first, and we called him True, and then Crew started, and then it got confusing.
Can you put up Crew?
Nope, that's him, all right. There's no doubt about it. Yeah.
Yeah, I won't vote against him until I find out what his profession is.
Who, Crew?
Yeah. Thanks.
I don't know.
Stud. Yeah.
What do you?
Profession honk.
Appreciate it, Lowe.
Oh my God, what is it?
What was that?
What's he doing in my house?
Can you do some software on that?
KD, who's your vote?
Tough. I'm going with the men my wife hired.
I think we're frozen.
No, you're not.
Hey guys, I'm going with the Anthonys.
He just voted for two. I heard you on Frozen.
Wait a minute.
Change your vote.
Frozen, I have to redeem my. Look at Crew one more time.
Yeah, one last shot.
All
Yeah.
right, I gotta go with them. Men my wife are fucked.
Wait, what?
No, it's not the team. Whoa.
That's
Only Gary.
It could be anyone.
Only
Yeah.
Gary,
Most
maybe.
controversial
Right.
thing said all night.
It's like
All right,
Clippers
flip it.
Lakers. They play in the same arena, but they're not the same team. Not the same team.
He ran out of time. Vote automatically goes to Team Tony, I think.
Nick.
Yeah, I'm going with Jason the boys.
Yeah, that is backed up. It's gonna
Tony
be,
Robbins, get
it's gonna be men my wife hired as independent contractors. They squeak by just a little bit. Talking about doggy style Gary
Ugh.
dunking on Tony Robbins. I know he's a bad dude.
Eats those pepperoni sticks, and then he talks to you. He's just telling you about all the electrical work he's done. You can just smell the pepperoni and chew on his breath.
Missionary Tony almost made it on my list.
All right, here we go. The championship. Big thanks to them, Nick. I know you pulled a lot of strings to get this one, right? Yeah, a lot of strings, a lot of phone calls. Championship will be in Burbank, California at West Coast Customs.
Oh, wow. There's a fish tank in the backboard.
Yeah, where's Big Mike? Yeah. We put a fish tank in the basketball. Yeah.
The championship.
Wait. Is this the Chameleonaire or the exhibit? West Coast Customs.
I would assume. I hope it's exhibit.
I gotta be the original. Yeah.
Game is in the car, in the truck.
You don't want Crazy Bone watching you play. I'll tell you that much.
What do we think here? Cereal? Do they three-peat? Because first of all, Sugar Bear versus Doggy Style Gary.
That's
not a contest.
I don't know.
You're leaning Gary? I don't.
I mean Sugar Bear is roasting him and whiffing on that backshot air off Doggy Style Gary. There is no contest.
I hate Sugar Bear so fucking much.
People always hate the greats. Jordan, Ali, Sugar Bear.
Hey, Jeff, you have an image of a Quaker's head on Cruz's body?
Enhance.
What are you doing over there, Lowe?
I don't think I do. I don't know why I thought I had that.
He was doing a lot of clicking. Whole heap of clicking.
What are some thoughts on other matchups? What do we think?
I mean, I think Jason Truman got they got Crackle and Dig'em, but again, it comes back to Quaker, Frankenberry, and Sugar Bear, and that lineup's so frightening. It's almost like some people are trying to design these teams in order to get a laugh, but not taking it seriously enough in order to beat the cereal team.
Well, you see what happens when you try and build a serious team and try and build a cereal team.
Yeah, you know what happens when you build either team? You lose. Because
I feel your pain, Coley. It happens to me every time we've done this.
I got to be the cereal team, right? Because Sugar Bear is a problem.
I don't know. We got.
I'm just gonna pick LeBron next week since Lowe is.
Yeah, I'm just taking
loose with the rules.
I'm taking the dream team. The dream team is going to be my selection. If there are until Jeff Lowe's like, I don't know what I think David Robinson. I don't think he's got anything for Sugar Bear.
I'm taking the big head NBA Jam players.
Tom Chambers.
Yeah.
I'm taking the dinosaur from the Go-Gurt box.
So I'm just assuming we're saying that they've won again.
Well.
I think it's premature.
No,
I'm
you
just
have to
giving
play
you my
the game.
thought.
Yeah, you still have to go to the votes.
All right.
Electoral College Low over here.
Premature. Why do you think these guys are at your house in the first place, Trill?
The cereal team is very old.
Well, Jace is gardener, and Truman works in the garage, and I don't know what crew does.
Yeah, let's
Pull
crew
him up.
it.
Jeff, pull him up.
There's got to be some sort of hint. Can you zoom in on maybe his pectorals?
Yeah,
maybe there's a
Look
hint.
at his nip.
What's that in the
Get a look at
background?
the
It looks like an outlet of some sort.
Okay.
Good.
Electrician.
I think that's
You
a
think he's
glue
electric?
plug-in.
Looks like a phone jack.
But there's another man or somebody in front of him. You see.
He's looking into our mirror.
Looking into a mirror.
Is that a breast?
That's what I'm saying. I see a little bit of side titty.
No, I think
I see a little flapjack.
he's looking in a mirror. I would be too if I were him.
That's all I would do.
No, I think he's the window washer. That's what it is.
Okay. He's testing his work. I got you.
I think Cyril's got it.
How do you vote against him?
How do you vote against him? He has the face of an angel.
But it's 1v5.
He's extremely racially ambiguous, which I think we all appreciate.
Yeah, he's the future of man.
Composite of every person in 2090.
That's what we'll all look like. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
All right, what are our votes? Let's start with Trill.
I got to go cereal. Look, I like the guys. I like seeing them every weekday when I get home, except for Doggy Style Gary. But I think the cereal team's a better team. I think Sugar Bear's tough, and I think Frankenberry's tough. And honestly, like, I don't really like Tanner. I mean, don't tell Tanner. Don't tell Tanner I said this, but like,
He's a big guy. Yeah.
he's okay, but I'm afraid to fire him.
Jeff,
Because he might crumple me into a little ball like a Wile E. Coyote and put me into like a trash can
or a barrel.
Yes.
Oh, baby.
It changes everything.
Oh, ahooga. Yeah.
My tongue just unfurled.
Yeah, that horny cart.
It hit the
My
ground.
foot is up on the table.
So some advertising executive,
Sound effect number 3.
some
Hubba.
ad exec is watching this right now. He's like, I fucking got it for the Quaker account. What if you wanted to fuck the Quaker guy?
No, they just call him Q. He's just Q, the guy you want to fuck.
Yeah.
Q. Yeah.
All right. Tyler.
Cereal.
Oh, fuck.
Cereal.
KenJac. Coley exasperated.
Jackson.
What? Who has to let? Who's left to vote?
Jackson?
Coley.
I thought. What did KenJac say?
Oh, I said cereal.
No, I didn't hear that.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna say independent contractors. Just to see what these two rascals in West Virginia vote.
I'm going to say independent contractors.
Oh, I would love nothing more than to make Jeff squirm. Right, the button hook move would be to pick the cereal map. That would be you.
I mean, here's the thing: we have to have integrity. We have to have integrity.
Yeah.
Now
that's why.
Last time
Since
The
when?
city of Atlantis in here. The whole city of Atlantis was on this.
he's like, it clearly breaks the rules,
Does-
and now
does-
Jeff is
does
like,
the-
no.
Does the team with the lost seed of Atlantis want to speak? Do they want to defend?
Yeah, I just made the graphic and nobody was going to stop.
Fair, more than fair.
Absolutely.
We set a bad precedent last week when they beat the Monsters. That's all I'm gonna say.
Real bad.
It was
We
dangerous.
set a really bad precedent. And as much as I love to hate doggy style Gary, and I appreciate him beating that hack Tony Robbins, it's the Cereal Mascots.
Yeah,
We have a dynasty.
3-peat, man.
I'll be damned. Let's give some runner-up trophy.
I don't want to break it to Crew. He's not gonna take it. I mean,
He doesn't take good news. Yeah.
Well,
Let's
he's just a
let's
good-
let's
he's a
roll
good-
this really
he's a
quick,
good
just
guy.
one more time, just because paid $50 for it.
Hey, Trill Withers! It's just me, Paula Poundstone. Did the game start already? Put me in. I'm ready. I can do forward, I can do center, I can do shortstop. I want to help you take down those cereal boys. What? Oh!
Paula.
Where did she get the basketball from?
That thing
I was
worn down.
floored. This here, do you
Low-
want to hear? This was my
Did
request.
you hold the camera low? Be honest.
My request was.
You shipped it to her.
I'm actually shocked she did it, to be honest.
Same.
And I tweeted at her last night asking how long her cameos take to process. So I really risked it if she clicked on my profile to see us destroying her
Yeah,
2 weeks
you're
ago.
like, hey, Poundstone, make with the talk.
Yeah. Like, listen, have you seen my cameo inbox? Get in line, Lo.
Was there like a list of like suit jackets you could pick out?
How long do you want the tie? Comically or normal?
Yeah, what do we?
Slider.
I said, hey, what's going on, Trill Withers? I know you're a huge fan and just wanted to wish you and your team good luck during the big basketball tournament. Take down the Cereal Boys. And then in parentheses, I put, please run at the camera if you can. It is amazing. And she did. So she also
You're like, cross some
enough.
fools up, PP.
she went to her neighbors and got a ball, too. So
Good for her.
Oh,
You look through your Nest doorbell cam and see just her in her hot pink.
Yeah, you zoomed in on the tie. Yeah. It's Paula again. Yeah.
It's either Paul or Steve Harvey's here again.
that damn Tex Avery Wolf is in the neighborhood.
all right. Well, these were fun. Thank you very much.
I'm becoming
Yeah.
more and more
Yeah.
furious as the weeks go.
A lot of fun. Clearly breaking rules, and it still doesn't matter. A lot of fun. Having a blast.
I'm really.
I actually think now everybody has broken a rule once. I think maybe minus Coley.
Do we want to reset
What rule
next
would I
week
break?
and then have a tournament to decide who plays the cartoon characters, so that we're not going up
Okay, we'll do a
directly-
fresh slate.
directly with
Yeah,
the
because-
serial characters?
Yeah, they should be there at the end because whoever plays Cereal in the first round, you're out automatically.
Here's what we'll do. Here's what we'll do.
Team back from last week then.
I'm bringing
We
the
will-
Giants back.
We all have fresh teams. We will put a vote out on Twitter. Submit your teams. If you think you can have a team that beats them, I'll post the rules. Submit your teams, and we'll see what people say. We'll see if that'll be the 8th team, and then we'll find the winner to take on.
Oh, I can't wait to
Cereal.
lose to just some random jerk off on Twitter now instead. That's even better.
And if anyone knows how to do those crazy NBA 2K creative things on PC, where you can put like the Looney Tunes and Tiger King, let us know. I would appreciate you making this. This would be fun.
Yeah, I want to see the clitoris and Atlantis.
That pick and roll, yeah.
All right, everybody. Thank you from the Fictional Basketball League. Cereal Mascots, 3-peat. See you next week.